What's up, Omega Strikers? We're here with Average Alex and the Emmy Mimi.
The one and only.
The one and only.
And we got SUPERDOOM versus, I think it's No Time.
That's what I needed you for. I don't remember.
I saw Hungry Boys Discord message problem, saw MT, and I'm like, pretty sure that's No Time.
All right, and we're already into the draft. Hopefully stream can see it. Beautiful. Stacks on Stacks Deadeye.
I think they might be remaking. There's some odd communication here. They're like, oh, that wasn't Inky's, even though you could just use it as it.
I wonder if we're going to scrap the Awakening.
But they got like No Time, so.
Oh, it's weird. Oh, it's weird you should say that. Weird you should say that.
So, we'll see if we get the same Awakenings or not. I assume we're going to put same Awakenings.
I know that, like, No Time loves this start. They are violent creatures.
Yeah.
And
Inky's is an interesting first map. You don't see Inky's too much. I've seen more Inky's than Onis, and it frustrates me because Onis is my favorite map.
Yeah.
I got to only play Night Market and Tycho.
Yeah. Oh, I think they're just like straight up re-rolling the Awakenings.
No, we're not.
Really? Leo just said let's re-roll.
Yeah, and the person making the link said no.
Feeling like a D20? Yo. You know what? Don't let Leo have this. I think Twitch chat would agree with me. Leo doesn't deserve power. Show me the rule.
Yeah, so it is Inky's is where we're going first, so.
I'm a fan.
Deadeye is a bit interesting here. So you have to think about the Deadeye characters. You have the Vice, you have the Luna, and you have the Finny, or like some of the big three for that.
Yeah.
Jack Limestone plays the Finny. Celsi doesn't really play any of those on the midfield. Can help with the Aimee and the Kai. Generally, you want Kai or Estelle on this map on the midfield. They can get a bit from Deadeye, but not as much probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, it's like Oni adjacent, right? It's an Oni adjacent map with like, I feel like you can get a little bit more creative picks in there. I think because the barrier is so hard to hold, the real like difference between Oni and Inky's is just like the goalie position. You can play more like aggro goalies. I've seen a lot of Luna.
There's a lot of Luna, a lot of Kai.
I mean, you can't play Kai on Oni, but like, you know. Usually your midfielder's like begging you for it the entire time. Like, please, let me go fast.
My Estelle on that map, and after Estelle, I'll play Kai even though I'm not great on it.
I hear you.
Yeah, Luna ban. We don't want the Luna in here. I don't know which team is blue and which team is red. So we'll have to see what we get. I mean, Luna ban makes me think that that's SUPERDOOM. Because they don't have a Luna at all.
I know Luke.
So like they wouldn't ban Luna against them. Yeah, so we have blue, we have SUPERDOOM. Oh, something happened again. Maybe the viewer link. Oh nope, it's good. It said it timed out, and then something popped up after.
I wasn't even nervous actually.
Now ban is it?
Now.
Yeah. Okay, Estelle immediately. That could be Celsi or Jack. They both play this character.
Yeah, Jack used to be a midfielder.
Yeah, I saw Jack on the Estelle on Inky's earlier in their last set, or 2 sets ago. So this one is definitely a flex pick. Atlas, that one's not a flex pick. If you're going Brawler Atlas right now in LANADA, and like top 4, not too sure what you're doing.
Well, at that point, you're either throwing or you're really confident. That's what I'm gonna go with. Or maybe some Demon Deus, right? We could see a little bit.
Yeah, that's the I wanna go get dinner. I wanna go to sleep.
I wanna go get dinner. I always want to go get dinner. What that mean? Oh yeah. Oh Kai. Okay.
Yeah, we get the Estelle and Kai. And if we see Erasmus, it's like the trifecta of open map characters.
Oh my goodness gracious. And that's definitely Jack on Era.
Yeah, definitely Jack on Era, so that's a Estelle Erasmus forward duo here on Inky's, which is very scary to deal with.
Leo maybe goes Zen? Go with Stacks? Maybe?
I'm not too familiar with his character pool, so I
mean, dude's good at everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there's no way he's going to pick like something like Ash or something.
I think these are both some very good open field comps. The biggest difference here is that we have Era and Atlas are definitely 2 different style of goalies.
Yeah.
And it depends. We're probably going to see Strike Shot on the Atlas, but you're probably not seeing Strike Shot on the Estelle. Or, no, Estelle. Era. You might, but you probably see like the Mom Boots.
Yeah, it's weird because I feel like Strike Shot is just like almost essential on this map.
It's really useful, yeah.
Yeah, I'd argue. I mean, you can go like eject if you're on like.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen Jack was doing Estelle eject earlier on this map, so who knows what he's gonna do?
You getting a little goofy with it?
A little silly. And we're gonna hop into it, so we're gonna see that real soon.
Yeah, I know the
very
kickoff.
Scary offenses.
Kickoff is going to be the really interesting. I mean, that's Inkies. A lot of people I say kickoff is so important. Whoever kicks it, and then they're like the strong side of the map first. Try to get that barrier instantly. Usually the point just auto ends.
There's more abilities on the side of SUPERDOOM that are good for it, for sure. You do have the Atlas that can do it on the side of No Time as well, so you have to keep the goalies in mind. So we are going to pop into the game here. It is going to be momentum boots on Jack, and of course we are going to see the strike shot here on Luke.
And
a bunch of slick kicks aside from Celestia.
And look, No Time immediately winning that kickoff and immediately getting that barrier and passing around each other. Going well. Popping the stream here. Looking for some offense.
Forces it to stay on that side of the field.
We're not going to find the wide clear there. That's very unfortunate. Nice barrage from Hungry Boy. And it looks like it's time for SUPERDOOM to cook.
Yeah, just pressuring the top side. Chelsea's not really in a position to do anything, so forced Daru into a 2v1. You just couldn't get anything done.
Yeah, very unfortunate. Leo going to glide that in. Solid first point. Nobody has their specials though. Well, nobody had their specials, so now we're getting serious. Now it's big business.
One more point.
Yeah, Era with the NATO finally. That's kind of why you picked that. So we'll see what happens. Okay, special coming up from Zentara in the corner. SUPERDOOM in possession. Nice expanse from Luke. Keeping it in this corner. Maelstrom online.
I think if you have this Estelle, Estelle being on this out clear can be kind of awkward if you're not passing to her because she doesn't have abilities that really help pressure, like an Ivy with a glitch pop or something.
Yeah.
So I really hope to see them either passing down to Celestia if she's staying on the out or changing their positioning, because otherwise it feels like the Estelle's really going to struggle to get a lot done. Yeah,
you kind of look like you're just cosmetic off in the wide clear. I feel it. And, the flip not going to work out.
Walked up, hit Hungry Boy, but not the core.
Yeah. You know what? Honestly, I like that flip anyway. Screw this Hungry Boy guy. Chad, am I right?
Get him out of here.
No bias, okay?
No bias. Not even a single amount.
Okay, nice. I feel like Atlas Primary is going to be tough for the enemy team to deal with. SUPERDOOM is not going to have a fun time with that ability on kickoff.
Yeah, at some point, especially if you don't have abilities, you just like intentionally walk a little further back if you know they're going to hit it on kickoff.
Yeah.
Exactly what I'm talking. You have to get that kind of clear. It's generally good if Jack walks up behind Daru, because then you can get the pass to Jack to Celestia instead of forcing Daru to go right to Celestia through people.
Yeah.
So I want to see Jack walking up, and you're on a good character to do it, and you're on long boots, so.
See some nice adaptation from SUPERDOOM here, some good offense, and they're trying to get it to strong side barrier. If you're not familiar, that like straight shot to the barrier is really where you want to end up on this map when you're on offense. And both teams are trying to push for that right now. But Luke with great defense, clearing it to that stronger defensive side for him. Oh, Hungry Boy going to die with flip?
Yep.
The pendulum swing.
Pendulum swing, yeah.
Yep.
So we're down to the strong side now. We do have a bunch of abilities online for Luke, and he's going to be patient. He's holding them until he absolutely needs them.
Oh my god. What a talented young man. Great expanse, great flip. Barrage not going to come through here, clearing it out.
Yeah, this is the same thing. The Celestia just here on the out clear is kind of struggling a bit.
Luke a little slow, unfortunately, right there. Not young enough. Nice expanse, just keeping it out. Both streams online at once.
Seems a really good primary there from Jack. The Bewitching Beam going to force it into this offense, but each side isn't able to get anything done just yet.
Yeah, Zentara special. Zentara has passive. Okay, well, had passive. Giga not going to kill. Pendulum swing not putting it in. Luke with a nice strike shot. Missed the primary, though. SUPERDOOM still with possession. Still with probably quite a few abilities, too.
Yeah, it's just kind of staying up. Daru's just like not involving Celestia voluntarily. The few times it's got, like on this offense specifically, it got down to her twice because like it just happened to get there. But Daru's just kind of trying to be a god to destroy everyone himself.
You know what? I'm with it. We need that ego on brawlers. I don't like brawlers that won't try. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We need to do it.
Themselves. Brawlers get it done.
Yep. Yep. Nice Zentara special. Wow, the Zentara special going to score there. Not what I expected.
Yeah, we're expecting it to go up, and I think Hungry Boy shot it, like struck it to the left at the last second, which made it just go right in. They weren't really expecting it to go that way.
And a Leo Leon MVP. They're doing a lot of practicing with drafting in the Airbnb. I saw it themselves for like 2 hours. They were just sitting on a couch, like mock drafting. These guys want to win. These guys want to win.
They want to win. They are seeded to win as well. They are the first seed in this event, so they have big expectations on themselves.
And Rapid Fire Kai coming out here, denying that era, and certainly not a bad deal for Kai.
There's a lot of good. Those first 3 awakenings are all like some of the best awakenings you could ask for on those characters.
Yeah, Celestia going to opt to pick up the OIA. Could be a really good pick if we manage to avoid some abilities, but if we don't,
Zentaro's base damage is already really high, so with that explosive, you're mostly watching out for the Zentaro. You're not as scared of the Kai doing damage to you, so it's just like one character you're kind of watching out for, so I kind of get it.
Yeah, I kind of get it. Some good offense, again, from No Time. Just like constantly overwhelming on kickoff and then just getting a really solid attempt on that barrier. The stream not coming through, keeping it in the corner. Here comes the Rasmus secondary. Estelle primary not going to meet its mark here. And, yep, No Time just like very calmly playing it forwards and getting in that net.
No, I'm just seeing the same thing over and over. Daru's up in the corner, and then Celsie's either on the out clear where Estelle abilities aren't helping, or she'd have to go up, and then they just get a free out clear. But even possibly, that might just be the better play because your abilities can try to do something, and you are Estelle. You can cover that out clear from higher up.
Absolutely.
But where you're standing right now, the angles your abilities are striking at just aren't accomplishing much.
Yeah.
But it is like standard midfield positioning, so I get it.
Nah, yeah, I get it. Violent kill from Leo Leon there. The flip into the passive actually was the kill there. I was gonna say that No Time had quite a bit of energy there to take a barrier, but 2 flips coming out and really not much to show for it other than that KO. SUPERDOOM holding on to it. Daru probably not a lot of cooldowns here. Luke with a nice strike shot, piercing shot to push it through. Nice barrage from Hungry Boy. Gonna find some good offense again. Unfortunately, Leo not gonna read the wide clear properly there. Celestia pulling up with the flip. Might see it soon. Maelstrom coming out, covering wide a little bit. Oh, it's gonna snipe Luke. And
see, Celestia was trying to walk in there to get the burst, which honestly, even without burst, might be useful to do to get your strike in there.
Yeah.
But we're just not seeing any points come out so far. This barrier is a bigger issue than getting the goal. They can't even get the barrier right now. This Atlas is putting in a lot of work being the melee goalie.
Yeah, the tricky thing that's going on offense here, I feel like Celestia constantly looking for a wide clear that Luke is more than content to never take. He'll just continue slamming it forwards and just not going wide ever.
Yeah, that's what a character like Atlas does. They want to shove it in corner and they want to use their abilities that are really hard to beat out. You need to shoot around them and bait out their abilities, which we're not getting a lot of.
Yeah, and look, just another great point so far from No Time. Some good stuff from Celestia here, trying to push that strong side barrier, but surrounded by Hungry Boy and Leo Leon. Gonna have to flip under the pressure. Daru looking for that possession, but there's a lot of people in this corner right now. Great job from Luke, staying away from that piercing shot. Flipping, potentially trying to get it out. Gonna vaguely work out, but...
We are on strong side right now, but Daru's kind of on the wayside here, just trying not to die. Also possibly trying to get a flip to get a last minute thing going. And the NATO on the strong side.
Gonna get a KO. Oh my goodness.
Get it in.
That was actually very interesting. The pendulum swing barely missing there. So the flip didn't go off when Luke expected. Didn't have strike.
Yeah, very interesting. And that offense we saw there, it unintentionally went to strong side. Saw the NATO carry it all the way across and get the barrier. So it's like the game like showed them, hey, here's how you want to play, and we're gonna have to see if they actually end up continuing to play that way.
Yeah, but unfortunately, No Time didn't like how that last point just went and showed them how angry they were about it. Gonna find it before I can even really say anything insightful. Leo Leon still had flip online even after that special in their net. And now we're going to draft again, and it's getting really scary really fast.
Yeah, we have the aerials if we want some speed. We have the fire up, which is good for everyone.
I think maybe you take fire up here? I'm not sure. Let's see what Hungry does. Okay, I like it.
I feel like generally you see fire up on brawler and goalie a lot more.
Interesting. I like it. I don't mind it on this.
It is good on everyone. It's a universal awakening.
Yeah, I guess it just depends on how desperate. I guess Luke's gonna get it. Yeah, I mean when you get a deal like that, right? Why not throw it on the goalie?
And I get some cooldown. Spark of Focus is pretty good awakening on its own.
Yeah,
like even if it was in there, even if it was in there without other sparks, you'd still go it sometimes. Like it's not bad on its own.
What is that, like 13 or 12 cooldown rate?
Yeah, something like that.
They keep changing it, so I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Great offense here from No Time. Again, it's just that kickoff like I was talking about. They keep throwing their abilities that, and frankly, Estelle, Era, and Rasmus just don't have the ability to just push it out.
Yeah, they are staying here on the bottom now. Jack is very specifically being like, here, Celestia, you have the core, you have the core.
Yeah.
And then Daru's getting it, pushing it back up again. We do have a NATO helping to carry it down.
Yeah, Maelstrom going to actually enable that offense there. And some nice little pass work going on between Jack Limestone and Daru, just keeping it away from Leo Leon and Hungry Boy. Stream coming out to try and alleviate some pressure. Nice primary from Leo, but not going to catch it. Ooh,
yeah.
Flip denied by Hungry. This could be disastrous. No evade. Yeah. No Time. Fighting back. Stream online for No Time. Ooh, it's going to kill Leo Leon.
Kill just barely pushing past the corner. The flip, not able to get past 3 people.
Nope.
But now we're the 3 able to get it past Hungry Boy.
Yeah, Luke probably has cooldowns. Okay,
Yeah,
well, you know,
we're able to get it.
we don't need to use the cooldowns. We can have them.
A really creative dribble there on the corner with the secondary from Rasmus.
Beautiful stuff there. Let's see how they handle this kickoff stuff. I mean, they need to start winning this, I feel like. They're always under so much pressure so quickly, and look, it just happens again. Immediately.
This is one of the things I was saying. If you find yourself consistently losing kickoff, it might be smart to walk further back. They'll use their abilities. They won't hit you. Core comes right to you. Yeah, you need to keep yourself close to keep them interested, but don't actually commit if you can. And wow, look at Leon fly. That what is it? Explosive entrance? Yep, quite explosive. Great offense from them, and frankly speaking, this barrier is not lasting long enough. Let's see what SUPERDOOM can do. Jack's standing a lot further back there. Yeah. We didn't see the abilities come out because they weren't up, but an immediate adaptation to that. Yeah, nice maelstrom from Jack Limestone. Oh wow, Celesty finding the angle. Everyone threading the needle. Absolutely. We have a great energy economy on the side of No Time though. 2 flips online. Hungry Boy not looking very healthy though in this corner. Leon finding primary flip. And what can Celesty and Jack Limestone do on this offense? Oh, bursting not in the best position. Ooh, recovery drone. Oh, the Maelstrom kind of coming in, trying to take a piece out of Luke there. Leon trying to struggle to maintain some possession there. Yeah, I feel like Maelstrom is like the big playmaker we really need to see help this offense. Yeah. And it's getting forced to use on defense a lot. Yeah. Bold move from Leon a little earlier there, the passive plus the dash. Living on a prayer. Yeah. The barrier is down, and I think that's the harder part for SUPERDOOM to deal with, so... Yeah. If they're going to make anything happen, this is the time to do it to finally pull ahead in one of the sets of this game. Yeah, Hungry Boy going to pop flip in that corner. It might not have worked out like for getting the barrier, but getting Celesty staggered was very big. Celesty has to be very careful here. Any barrage, any Zentaro ability, and you're gone. Yeah, Jack using his speed really well and knowing where to shoot it, but... Whoa! Zentaro lore. There's something going on there. I don't know what it is. Nice barrage from Hungry Boy, but not going to find it. Daru winning some strike wars against Leo right now. Celesty back online. Back up, but are we able to get it in there? Just barely at the end, where it just gives a red core over to red side with the strike shot of all things. That's unfortunate. The barrage is just so nasty. Era has nothing to deal with that ability. You just have to pray there's a human in front of you blocking it, or you are cooked. Yeah, and this is... match point now. Yeah. Or set point, I suppose. Yeah, very dumb. Oh, my goodness. I see no point in figuring it out. Yeah. We have game 1 going over to No Time. Pretty solid. In no time. I'm sorry for the puns. It's just too much fun. It's just so easy. SUPERDOOM's a lot harder to work with, but I still like the name. It's inspired. Yeah, it was pretty solid the whole way through. They were never really under a lot of pressure that whole time. Yeah. I think there's a few things there. They were pressuring strong side a lot, and Jack wasn't able to really get his natives help on the offense. We saw that one point where it was like really clean because it went to bot side, but it never really got replicated. No, unfortunately. I just feel like, my personal opinion, Atlas is extremely powerful right now. He enables you to kind of like avoid a lot of the damage that I think is very strong in this patch, and he just holds. Especially on LAN, like, you can hit that expanse ever so much quicker. You know, whenever you need it, or that primary, everything's so precise. Both Dubu, Atlas, the melee goalie characters are just so good offline, like on LAN. Mm-hmm. So, and look at Celesty, unfortunately, the 85 redirects. That's the Estelle life, just sitting wide, waiting for something that just wasn't coming. Nothing was happening. If anything, you could also have tried to just swap where Celesty and Daru are. Yeah. If you have the brawler on the out clear, maybe they can, walk into what's happening a little more with some more melee type abilities with the secondary. But yeah, the team is just very tricky to make work too, because you could also theorize maybe like a Era could stand a little bit wider too, and just have like Celesty in the corner with the Estelle trying to just push it through with some hit stun, and Daru like in between them. But Era really doesn't like being that wide. It makes the Maelstrom just all that less like impactful. We had Jack standing behind Daru, and there were some back passes, but it was so far back, and it was really hard to like do the back pass down to Celesty. I think they would have needed a bit more specifically coordinated position on when that was going to happen, because Celesty would then have to choose like how far back she wants to be. Because I think Celesty was a bit further up covering the out, so when it goes back to Jack, it's a bit too far back for Celesty to really get to.
Yeah.
And if you can coordinate that, like if Daru says like, oh, I'm gonna back pass, Celsi can back up initially, and you're on Estelle. You can do a strike into ability that far back.
Yeah. Yeah. Frankly, I think they just tried to force the corner a little bit too hard against Atlas. I think we could have made Atlas do some legwork a little bit. Granted, hey, stacks was definitely a factor there too. That Atlas was getting around on that barrier. It's big, and thankfully he had some pancakes to make it a little bit easier on him. But
we're getting in game 2, Night Market. Very different style map.
Very much so.
One of the quintessential maps, honestly. Everyone is pretty comfortable on Night Market to some degree.
Yep.
I know Daru usually favors the X on this map, so it would be a much different style of brawler, one that really does want to get in there and one that wants to really get in the corner.
Yeah.
And you can afford to be on the out a bit more. This is a very good style for, okay, I have someone behind me and I have like someone a bit on the out, and you just kind of have someone at the gate and then someone on the out clear.
Yeah, I think that SUPERDOOM as a team is also just better on these like Night Market, Tycho style maps. As someone who was a victim of them in bracket already, they played it very well, and I think that's something that Celsi was playing. Celsi was actually playing Juno that game.
Yeah.
I wonder if we might see that in this upcoming game if it's appropriate. Like the Jack on the Era, and maybe we see the Celsi Juno. We could finally see the dream team come together.
Yeah, our Era Night Market extremely strong, obviously. So
yeah, definitely that Maelstrom. It just goes. I miss Manu though. I'll say it.
I miss Manu. As someone who plays Finny and Era.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was actually devastated though. Like 1 or 2 scrims my team actually did before LAN. We were just running Era before Manu.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't ask why we didn't do a scrim on a new patch. I'm gonna blame them because they have like lives or something. I don't know what that's like. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I am a grinder though. I want scrim.
I think after Denver LAN, I'm getting some more scrims in, figuring out the Launchpad team to get the Emmy, Mimi, and Nassau.
Let's see it. Just keep bashing your head into solo queue against me. You'll get better.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, hey, I'm learning. It's doing something.
You already have, but.
I think I'm going to play a lot better not on LAN. I think I get very nervous on LAN.
Mm-hmm.
It messes me up a lot. Being at home is much more common.
Yeah, super understandable.
So just waiting here for the Night Market draft.
Yeah.
Not much happening in the meantime. We're waiting for No Time right now to tell us what side they want. And you can assume it's a blue, but you gotta ask. You gotta wait. It's not often you see the red side picked.
We have had conversations, my own team, at least at this LAN, that maybe like you could go for a red side. Sometimes on like Night Market, you can really just like you devastate a team. If they draft like a bad first pick, take 2 things and just like own the game. Like for example, one of the games we played, we let them have like Asher Atlas on red side, and that was miserable. So red side can have advantages if the other team is gonna draft wrong too.
Yeah, especially when you compare to solo queue, because you get to see the blue side band first to determine what you're wanting to do. You can intentionally leave more picks open to give yourself a double pick.
God, I wish it was like that in solo queue. Oh,
yeah, it makes blue side so much stronger in solo queue. There's just no downside to it compared to red side.
Such a shame.
Especially on something like Ivy's app, like.
We yapping, yo. They love talking. We proved that in the Airbnb. These guys love talking.
Yeah, they should yap about whether they're blue side or red side.
Unfortunately, I think that's how long that conversation takes.
It's important, I guess. We were just talking about that. It could be important.
It could be important. But let's be honest. Oh, they're taking red side. They are taking red side.
No, there it is.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We respect you guys. I like that, Leo Leon. That's great sportsmanship. Good guy, Leo. And they say ABAB. That's messed up. That's messed up. Look at that great sportsmanship. Let's see here. Jack begging to be underestimated. I like that reverse psychology going on.
Please.
I love leaking the little like chats on Discord because people just don't get to see this. They don't understand.
You don't understand my power. I can see everything.
Apparently we're talking about Dubu now. I must have missed something.
Daru Dubu?
The Daru Dubu?
Yeah, Daru has been playing a lot before Redubu today. Mainly on the Tycho and on the Gates of Obscura. So, yeah. We're going to get the drafter link up here. Finally going to get it going.
Oh, yeah.
So we do have Super Doom again over on the blue side. I expect that we're going to see an X pretty early. Again, I think that's what the one they really want, because then the midfield goalie's a bit more flexible. Maybe they want the era, but I'm not. I don't know how much Hungry Boy plays era.
He won't play era.
Yeah, so
if he does, I'd be like terrified, or he was lying to me at the Airbnb. So
yeah, so X is probably the priority here.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on the start. I know that like Atlas, pretty strong character again on this map.
Missile prop start and demo start. Those are some very game-shaping awakenings to start at. Size and then missile prop for extra
very different
range.
Too, you know. Like
they enable very different types of characters.
Yeah. I'm not too sure what we're gonna see here. I imagine Vice might be something on Hungry Boy's mind. I personally don't like Vice much right now, but like that's the Vice player. That guy is really good at Vice, and I can see him making it work with the missile prop here. Red side gonna ban the now. Yeah, I think they want to hurt people. Blue side better take away that Atlas, and they do. Super Doom knowing that there are consequences for your actions. And this is what I meant by the red side drafting. If they don't pick Atlas there, I actually think the game's instantly over. Just with the nature of how they play. Maybe I'm being hyperbolic, but hey, that's just how I look at the game. Let's see what they can do.
Running up the timer on this one, they're really thinking about it. And
there
then
it is.
immediately a Dubu Vice.
Oh yeah, if you can't get Atlas, Dubu's right there. My friend Dubu. Interested to see what the blue side comp is actually even going to end up being. Like I kind of could guess the way No Time was going to go. They always choose violence, but Super Doom's a bit more like variable for me.
Yeah, I still assume the X on this map, but maybe less so against a Dubu type character that you want to outplay a bit more. And it's going to be the Kazan instead. You got the size start. Also makes sense.
Yeah.
More mobility.
Yeah.
And the Juno you were talking about as well.
Yeah, we played against this forward duo, and they looked very good. It's very overwhelming to have slimes on the screen and Kazan abilities constantly going off. You really got to be on the ball. But thankfully, Dubu, kind of a character that shuts it all down when he decides.
Yeah, and this Atlas can also give a bit of pressure sitting at the midfield lines by being a melee with that missile prop. Because not only do you get your primary, you get your fourth ability for strike shot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And an Asher. Okay, very corner shovey comp, corner shovey and kill you comp.
That's a very interesting. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I mean, There's something interesting in the Discord chat. Now, there's two interesting things in the Discord chat. Not gonna say who did that one, but. All right. Well, we're getting into it.
We have a
TM.
Yeah, so very, very corner shovey and on the side of No Time, and not as corner shovey on the side of Super Doom, just based on the characters. Kazan, you really want to like get it to him in the center and let him like outplay what's happening, and especially with some slimes, it can mess up the timing of the goalie. But it is that Dubu again, so melee goalie again. You want to pass around it, you really want to. So in theory, I think the game plan should work out better for Super Doom on a fundamental level, but.
It's all execution, right?
A lot of execution, and a lot of the time, just execution and player skill can trump any sort of game plan sometimes.
Yeah.
So.
In love with that nice try gif. I love that. Nice try.
Nice try, No Time. Double NT.
Apparently we're running the bathroom strat.
No, bathroom.
We're icing people out. Jack is BRB. Goalie down, goalie down. Oh no, Jack Limestone has died live on stage. Source, trust me, I've never lied to any of you.
I guess if Jack Limestone is dead, we're gonna see No Time advantage. You can't play.
Yep. Man, everybody's just going to town in this chat, just like dropping stuff. Silencing the evil.
Silencing the evil. All right. Showing all my gifts. What do I need?
Oh, there's a lot going on in here.
That's a good one.
Your gifts are just so much more like whimsical and colorful than mine. Mine are all like, there's something wrong with me. I just like pick like a random animal in real life or like some AI generated animal.
No, not the AI.
Well, I mean, you gotta admit, like, sometimes the AI cat dance and it kind of goes crazy. It's harmless. Well, harmless in the way that it totally killed like 50 trees, but like I didn't do it and I don't approve of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just a vessel.
Why did I get pinged in my like round 2 match?
Probably a little while ago.
No, that's a recent ping.
What?
I don't know. Oh, Andy's team is at semifinals. They beat Soren's team.
Wow.
And they pinged me with the fact that they're still in the lobby I set up. That's called Mimi's game.
I'm a friend. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. You live through them. That's how that works. All right, looks like we're getting into it finally. I wasn't getting impatient. I'm sorry.
Definitely not. No.
Definitely not. You couldn't tell by me saying finally. No time with an interesting comp here, though. We did talk about it a little bit, but like the Vice is seemingly like sticking out like a sore thumb in their comp. I'm very interested to see how they make this work. I obviously have nothing but faith in Hungry Boy on Vice, but
yeah. So what was our missile props? Okay, yeah. So we do have a lot of damage, some extra damage here on the Vice as well. Dubu can also be a bit threatening here, but opted for the demo, so for missile prop.
Yeah, probably maybe the less interesting move, but definitely the right one.
Yeah, it's the optimal. You get the pauldrons, and you're just a massive hamster that's impossible to get through.
Yeah, these horizontal maps are very, very important for that size. Alrighty, unfortunately the dash punch not working out for Leo Leon there, but gonna level up to level 2, and here comes the airship.
Yeah, but we have a bit of a better defense against it here. We have a melee goalie. So you can fight the ult with a secondary, and it is a long cooldown, but to trade for an ult, a really important pressuring ult like Asher ult, and then you can just kind of keep it away from her.
Yep, good Dubu wall coming out here. Gonna keep it on the top side, and they're gonna duke it out.
Yeah, just opt for Daru to run all the way up there, and it ends up working out, but Celsi needing to walk all the way back now, and it lets Hungry Boy get up here.
Wow, that's special from Hungry Boy, not gonna kill.
Yeah, Daru's living. Daru's been pretty low this whole time, but is managing to stay alive for now, but
unfortunately, not anymore.
Eventually has to go down with how much focus they're putting onto him.
Great pass work here to Hungry Boy to Leo, to Hungry Boy to Leo. I know Leo's upset and hungry for that, by the way, that primary. I know it.
Yeah, trying to get this goal without the burst here. They want to save their bursts in that, 3v2 situation. They feel like they shouldn't need it.
Or to commit a crime. Yeah, or to commit a crime, right? Why not? Daru on defense here. Ripping a primary, not able to be level 2 though, and just kind of like half a character, barely even.
Yeah, just punishing him really early. Kind of like the one character where that's like a really big deal on. You just lose half of your basic abilities that you need.
Yeah, and frankly speaking, if they could maybe like extend this to maybe one more point, like that could be very scary. I've seen that before. I've seen a Kazan barely hit level 2. Nice res from Jack Limestone there.
Evade barely not mistimed for Daru to cause it, but that's why we stole the Atlas away for this exact reason. You know?
You need it for this to keep yourself on life support. Yeah. Nice Atlas primary, going to push it to the other side. Super Doom with possession, and hopefully going to get a barrier here.
I think we really have to see how much work Celsi can kind of put it on her own if there's going to be this much focus on Daru. You probably want to have Celsi really running the core up the midfield. You want to avoid having Daru coming back as much as you can, because then they can just dump everything on the brawler. And then, yeah, having to burst there because of the maddening descent here from Daru. So that's really good. And again, it's just dying.
Yeah. I mean, isn't it so incredible that a team that looks as unassuming as this from no time is just like constantly bullying this poor Kazan? Like, it doesn't really look like a team that screams like, oh, I'm going to keep you like within an inch of your life the entire game. But hey, look at Super Doom. Even though they're KOing Daru and really putting them to shame right now, they've got some good. Oh, I'm gonna ignore that. I didn't see that. They're keeping it competitive here. Some nice pass work here, and Jack is going to clear it out, and Daru clearing it right around Luke. That somersault not coming through. Maybe we need even more size, Luke.
Hey, there's a few more awakenings in there. We'll see if we get a big fat hamster.
We're not going to be left asking, I'm sure.
No, Daru is at that level 3 now, and we have some really good burst economy on the side of Super Doom, and it's very possible Daru's going to lose it, though.
Yeah, not looking very healthy right now. Strong side barrier, though. Luke not having it.
Yeah, going to keep got some healing, but has to burst it out. Really good on Hungry Boy to wait for the timing on it, knowing that you either have to leave this and you won't get healed, or you get healed and I can get the ult down. So really smart ult there from Hungry Boy.
Yep. Unfortunately, going to lose the barrier to some slimes there. There's quite a few. Some good stuff from Celsi here, keeping it in that corner. Unfortunately, Leo has had enough. Flip from Hungry Boy.
Kind of just ping-pong there, not bring it up to Daru, who's waiting for the core up here.
Yeah. One barrier dropped. An open net on the side of No Time here.
Yeah, and the ult coming back. I swear this Atlas ult cooldown is so much shorter than I thought. It's there every time right now, so it's working.
Yeah. We are looking to stack some damage on Daru right now. The Tofu Fortress not exactly making him feel very secure there. And now it's just kind of a quiet little, probably wait for my cooldowns in the corner from No Time. SUPERDOOM, probably going to get some possession here and maybe push it to the other side. Should come soon. Good Atlas primary from Jack Limestone. Going to miss the primary on the side of SUPERDOOM.
I'm noticing with the positioning, Leo, Leon, and Hungry Boy like to stay on the same side and have like Leo kind of between them and Hungry Boy on where the brawler is.
Yeah.
While SUPERDOOM is opting to have either the brawler or the midfield on the complete other side of the map. And it makes sense if you try to get the passes, but I feel like they're not actively playing for how they're positioning. There's a lot of times when they're just trying to 1v2 on one side.
Yeah.
I'm saying that despite the fact that it's a very even game.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying, though. They are playing a very tight operation, No Time, right on one side of the map. As you can see there, Leo just kind of hanging out and completely trusting Hungry Boy to win by the wall and push through. And even if it doesn't work out, Luke's right behind with Dubu with a million abilities to push it through. You're going to get at least one attempt that way. And unfortunately, if, like, Celes's wide, like, super wide, waiting for the core to kind of, like, slip out, it takes a while.
Yep. And we need to see, Celsi exactly like that. Going mid, and then once it's up, you can rotate up.
Especially what a shot from Luke. That was a crazy flip to take the bottom barrier.
Yeah, and we're even on barriers. I think a really interesting dynamic of something like Night Market, where it's a more even field with double barriers, is when you get one barrier left, are they on the same side or the other side? Because frequently you want to keep it on the other side of your barrier, but if you have the same barrier thing, it's a much different game that I don't think anyone really mentions, but I think it's really curious.
Yeah. Right now, Luke can just sit on the flat side of his barrier and just kind of wait for that core to drift up, get the strong side offense against SUPERDOOM here, but they don't even need it. Tofu Fortress coming down, trying to force their way through to Leo Leon. Daru not having it.
Yeah, Celsius was fortunately a bit far back.
Not expecting that Kazan primary to kill.
Back in the blast zone.
Yep.
Now we're going to Celsius to dribble it in so Daru can get in there with a nice
Luke just not having it. What a wide clear. Unfortunately, too many sources of knockback right there. Luke not able to keep the core out.
Yeah, some scary Night Market bounces, but staying perfectly calm. Jack not wasting a strike anywhere, waiting for it to come to him.
Nice primary from Jack Limestone, trying to keep that offense up. Celesi and Luke in a 1v1 a little bit. Tofu Fortress, bit of a pause button on that offense, unfortunately. Nice special from Celesi, keeping it to Daru's side. Daru with an opportunity, coming in, not going to find it. Dubu running out of abilities, I imagine. Celesi looking to get it to Daru at some point soon here, I bet. Red coring. Oh, not going to find it. Oh my god.
Yeah, and we see Celesi is staying pretty far back now, especially with this open net. It can be really scary to go really far forward, especially with a melee goalie. I'm just gonna put it in from Hungry Boy and Leo Leon with that corner pressure again. Having a vice primary following your melee forward like an Asher is so scary, especially with that chain lightning. It doesn't matter where you shoot it if it's timed correctly.
So I think we're maybe explosive entrance from Vice. I mean, I don't know. I actually don't know what he picks here. Team player, very interesting.
Yeah, just does not want the Atlas to get team player because what do you take here on this? Like you get Glass, which is good.
Yeah, you could go. I mean, you can go. Yeah, that is just Glass.
Sometimes when you get a team player like that on the midfield, it's something that I feel like when I do that as a midfield is like, I am better than you. This is your win con, and I'm taking it.
Yeah.
I don't care if you get Glass, we're going to beat you. If you get team player, it changes the game like fundamentally, and we're not going to let you do that.
Yeah, it's very, very strong and polarizing awakening. I completely agree. Frankly, interesting. I played some bad drafts myself, letting that through and paying for it dearly.
Yeah, I think it's one of the strongest, arguably the strongest awakening in the game sometimes.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Again, it literally adds a win con instantly. I make it to OT, I'm so much stronger than my opponent generally. So going into this set, I imagine we're probably going to see a little bit more violence from the side of No Time. I need a little bit of a refresher on what was going on. Also, just want to say, Hungry Boy with the siphoning one, did not realize that. Really likes that on the Vice.
Yeah, a little more damage, a little more sustain.
Yeah, keeps that stagger bar, a little smaller than it should be. But
yeah, I was just going to say, we're not seeing too much damage, but sometimes you get that incidental damage and they can add up.
Yeah.
But you see Hungry Boy is, like, health bar already going up nicely once he's taking that damage. He's going low, but he's not in, like, too much danger.
Yeah. Juicing up a little bit right there, you can see in the corner. Definitely necessary with no evade. Celici and Daru running some great offense here. The Slime to take the barrier. Celici doing some stuff with the core. There's some stuff
trying to self-pass, but getting the wrong angle on it.
Yeah.
And we do see a lot of dribbles from Celici. Celici is an enjoyer of, like, trying to push her character's mechanics to the limits.
Oh my goodness, Jack.
Jack walking down to get the res, and it's just a little slip pass.
I bet you Jack wants Manu back so bad after that.
Where is it? I feel Manu feels like one that should, like, never leave.
I know Orange and Black is here, but, like, if you ever watches his back, come on, man. Scratch my back. Please, bring it back. Something I also wanted to mention, a trap that some Atlases can fall into when the drafting. We saw the Atlas didn't want to go for, like, any additional projectile range beyond missile prop. I've actually heard that it can be detrimental for Atlases to take more than one, because it, like, expands the primary a little bit slower than it otherwise would if you take more range. Something interesting from No Time, they actually taught me that.
Yeah, that's right. I can also just linger just so far where it's not accomplishing anything anymore.
Yeah, it kind of leaves the building. Great kill from Leo Leon earlier with that secondary primary combo, the classic. Low energy on the side of Hungry Boy and Luke here, and frankly, it looks like, yep, you're going to see Celici
really well timed to make it so the Tofu Fortress just wasn't able to get exactly what they want.
I'm going to miss the strike shot from Jack here. Potentially a offense opportunity for the side of No Time, but looks like with Jack with flip, this barrier is probably going to be sticking around a little longer than they would hope.
And now Celici's just trying to live, so it's forcing Darwin onto that midfield role.
Yeah, can't really complain as a Kazan. They'll have a nice strike for it, right?
Yeah, of course.
That darn rectangle.
Just got to get an orb and get her back into business.
Yeah. Leo here with flip. It's actually so terrifying to go by the wall here. Leo at any point could blink on top of you like that, trying to get that setup into a flip KO.
Yeah, recognizing it didn't work, though, and keeping the flip is really good.
Yeah.
Just holding his flip until he feels like he absolutely needs it. Or until something like that happens. Like, sure, whatever.
Okay, you know what? I think that was maybe an unexpected, like, just expected the core back immediately. I think maybe a misread on the strike timer from his midfielder there. Yeah. But I liked the idea. That was complete faith in his midfield. That's how much these guys trust each other.
Yeah. And we were talking about adding a win con right there. That goal was on the back of the red core from Team Player.
Oh yeah, what an evil awakening. Leo Leon here hunting, pushing this core through, trying to get that dash punch KO. He needs that dopamine.
I do feel like SUPERDOOM overall are definitely having a much better time than they were the previous game. But it's just this Dubu is so big that it's really a struggle to, like, pass around.
Yeah, and also they are dying quite a bit. Like SUPERDOOM, even if they're not, like, actually passing away, they're, like, damn close, you know?
Yeah, so, Daru right now.
Oh, nice double barrier from Daru, but are you going to live? You are going to live, and you have that blue bar. Daru might commit to this corner.
Yeah.
Dubu said no, though.
Yeah.
It's so difficult to make that work, especially with Asher and Vice back in the corner as well.
Yeah,
practically
the
lined
corner
up.
Flip classic.
You've heard of the stars aligning. What about some players?
Really good timing on the blobos there from Celici to get it out of here. You're just kind of doing this all by yourself right now.
Yeah, Hungry Boy with some great possession here. Celici going to have to pop that evade to avoid the special. Gets the flip from Jack Limestone, knowing he cannot reach it.
That pass from Jack was crazy off the center to get it right to Celici when you couldn't do a direct pass. I am impressed with getting that angle.
Yeah, and look at this game. In a game with two melee goalies, Team Player is guaranteed value almost every point. And look at Hungry Boy. He's got it. He's right where he needs to be, and at any point he could whip this core across the field.
Yeah, you have to be really scared of it.
Great
or you can just blink in like that. Don't be a team player.
Yep, you don't always have to be a team player. I mean, if you're a vice player, you're probably not thinking about your teammates. You're gonna hurt the other guys. Screw your teammates.
All right, so that's
heavy impact on the board.
Yep, heavy impact on the board. There's a prize fighter there.
Frankly,
there is some survivability. We have peak, reptile, and recovery drone all here.
Yeah.
So I assume the recovery might go down to that Asher to deny it.
I wonder, wait, does Asher take peak here? Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Does Leo have a spark other than agility?
Yeah, so we have the swing strings and double spark.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We are going to still deny the size 2 with the recovery drone on the Dubu, getting him even bigger. We are able to get some survivability onto Celestia and onto Daru, though. We have Reptile and Peak.
Yeah, Vice going to have way lower cooldowns this set, though, with that heavy impact constantly refreshing, and also just the substantial damage increase that it gives as well. See how it works out. Dubu
just covers like a third of one of the sides.
Yeah.
It's such a large hamster.
I like this offense that we're seeing from SUPERDOOM here. Really pushing in. Jack Limestone trying to support Celestia and maintaining that corner pressure. Celestia with a nice special here. Daru not able to find the strike to pressure Luke's barrier. And unfortunately, no time, just kind of like low stress, pushed them back.
You got to figure something out, and so they're deciding it's like, all right, let's have Jack walk up here, and I think that could be really good too if you have, or if you're having Celestia on the other side like you are a lot, because it really forces you to try to go where there's 2 people, and then it gives you a better chance to bring it down to Celestia on that out.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that Dubu wall not helping out in that last offensive sequence from no time, actually locking them into the octagon a little bit. But Hungry Boy and Leo with a chance. Nice counter flip to completely call out Jack Limestone's desperate plea for help. Great stop from Celestia, though, striking right after missing that flip, not being too flustered. But Leo just kind of spawning on the core there in the end with in the final hour.
Yeah, Celestia accidentally burned a flip a bit late because there was a blubbo to give her an extra strike, and it just kind of made her not have a strike in time for what she wanted.
Yeah.
That's 2 points away for no time to be advancing to grand finals.
Absolutely.
And SUPERDOOM was looking a little bit lost here. They have a decent idea on what they want to do, but they're just struggling to actually get anything done with it.
Yeah. I mean, we got a barrier here. SUPERDOOM got some stuff brewing. Unfortunately, Celestia kind of stuck in the wide again. Not able to do too much other than just pray Jack and Daru. I mean, where's Daru?
I think something I'm seeing a lot is they are getting it down to Celestia on the bottom, and Daru is kind of on like the top right. And then Celestia dribbles it on the bottom wall, so Daru's not really involved in the play. You need to kind of shoot it up to that top side of the barrier and walk up, and you're both involved in the play. A little bit more high risk, high reward, but against Dubu, you can't be doing these 1v1s. It's never a winning battle.
Yeah, I really would like to see if they could manage to try and rotate the core a little bit more and try to get that strong side of the barrier. I mean, clearly, whatever they did right there worked out, but will it work 3 points in a row against no time? That's the question. I feel like we haven't seen a lot of strong side offense, and when it happens, Luke just immediately drops the Tofu Fortress and just shuts it off. And then they just find themselves in the corner not too long after, unfortunately.
Oh, and that Supernova dealing some good damage. Well, we do see that survivability, at least on Celestia more so than anything. And Daru's just able to grab some orbs and be back in the game. But it might be a bit quicker with that heavy impact.
Yeah.
Daru's had so many, like the Umbrella Twirls that are just barely not killing. If he had a little bit of power, he would be at like 5 kills right now.
Where's that 1-2 punch at, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he needs a little something. Give me a bullet cut, give me a 1-2.
Yeah, maybe even give me a little spark action. Unfortunately, long gone, but I wouldn't complain. Nice expanse from Jack here.
Another one. So many that are just barely not it. Another Supernova. Daru.
Oh my goodness, gonna die with special.
Yeah.
Yeah, and great offense here again from the side of no time. Unfortunately, that Celestia slime is gonna find its way.
But when the primary is gonna pop it out, so Daru's able to be back, and Celestia has this burst. Keeps getting used in the corner against Dubu. I feel like they need to hold it a bit more.
Yeah.
It's a bit ill-advised in the corner against this character.
Big expanse, shutting down that top offense from no time. And just keeping it in the pocket here, right where Dubu is comfortable. SUPERDOOM with opportunities here, prospects even. Celestia rotating it back down, but Luke still with flip. Oh, and Daru says no.
Yeah,
just swipes that right away.
And that was perfect. Getting it down to Celestia, and then she immediately involves Daru back in the play instead of trying to do something herself. That's exactly what you need to do here.
Yeah.
Instead of Celestia trying to do a 1v1 against the Dubu. So that was perfect.
It don't matter how good you are, that Dubu gonna stop you.
That Dubu's gonna press a button.
Yeah, he's
doesn't
gonna
matter
do it
what your buttons
effortlessly.
are.
But hey, look, SUPERDOOM coming alive in this point, in the final hour of this set. They're putting some fight on him. Hungry Boy with flip though. Could get a double barrier if you're not too careful with your wide clear. Luke under a little bit of pressure from Daru here, and frankly, we've seen some great offensive sequences thus far. Leo and Hungry going to keep it down. Don't want that strong side barrier opportunity for Daru and Celestia. Expanse.
Waiting on the expanse, but it makes the timing a bit predictable, so it's so effective. It's the same thing.
No, Daru. Jack unfortunately opting to try and hit that core out, greeted a little bit too hard, and Leo more than willing to show him why he shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. Dar really good on the defense though, using that strike hitbox of Kazan to get it done. Well, Leon might just get it done here with the flip and the primary.
Not going to find
Barely
it.
able to stay alive.
But Tofu Fortress, you're walked into the octagon. The main event.
Yeah, Dar is just keeping it up there. So a little miscommunication on Dar and Celsi where they want to go, and they kind of both end up nowhere.
Yeah. Oh,
Team
and
player.
yeah.
There it is.
And that Asher special just shutting down Jack's attempt to try and walk over there. Expanse burnt as well. Potentially a good opportunity for No Time to come and steamroll those barriers in that time frame.
Yeah, that's the kind of situation where it's like you need to make a decision. Is it better for them to get a pass or on the edge because you can't cover both? And if it's on, you don't want it on the edge against the Asher, but if there's team player, you're kind of forced to try to cover that pass.
Yeah. And look at Leo, Leon, and Hungry Boy running this super effective offense while Luke just watches in awe. Oh, Tofu Fortress and a couple of very important cooldowns from Dubu being burnt and for no reward.
Yeah, just 1-1 on the barriers here, as it almost always ends up being pretty quickly. Darver just trying to stay alive here. But does have that Reptile Remedy, so still involving himself in the play.
Celsi going to find that little gap in the Dubu strike there. It was a long journey, but we made it. Core on Luke. We meant to miss that strike, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. Very
Yeah. I mean, me and Luke go way back. I know. Okay, SUPERDOOM with some great offense. Hungry Boy with a great special here. Daru not biting.
Oh, Jack missing a strike, but the secondary kind of bails him out a bit. And we have double burst here on the side of blue team. It is on the back line. But obviously, Celsi can jump up in there at any point. And I wouldn't be surprised if Celsi tries to get some insta-flip stuff happening. She's the insta-flip player.
I don't even blame her. Luke not having any of that. Burning that energy burst immediately. Very afraid of maybe potentially buffered flip from Celsi coming right after it. Dubu roll known to make you buffer things, let me tell you. Okay, nice stuff from Leon to get that barrier, but going to use that energy burst in a way that was maybe a bit of a waste.
Yeah, Celsi kind of forced to burn it there to try to get it out, and it doesn't even get out.
Oh, and what a Dubu log from way downtown.
Yeah, and that's going to be No Time taking it without dropping a set. It was a much better fight here in this game from SUPERDOOM. They adapted to it pretty well in that third set. Just barely not able to close it out and not able to continue the game.
Yeah, definitely gameplay that I think was more becoming of them. Definitely looked like they understood exactly what they wanted. They understood their picks at the very least, and it was just, how do we deal with this Dubu and Asher character? And Vice just like randomly like hitting me every now and then, just like tapping me on the shoulder.
Yeah, I think the few times Celsi's like involving Darver in the play more instead of trying to do it herself was really good. Because when you have Kazan at like the middle of the stage, that's where there's the most outplay potential, especially being able to pass back to you. That's exactly where you want your Kazan. So the setup was almost all there. It was just kind of fumbling at that final step of getting it back to the Kazan a lot of the time. So it was good seeing that change. So I think we might hop to another break though after this one.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know if we're going to have brands or if we're going to have the other side of semis, but we're going to have some late in bracket.
Something.
And these are big sets because third place is where you get the money.
Yep, and quite a bit of it as well. And these No Time guys, they can smell it. They can smell the money right now. They're guaranteed it, in fact, with a spot in winners finals.
Spot in the winners finals. We're still going to have to see who they're fighting against, but this is the first seed. This was expected.
Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary going on right now.
Yeah. I think that does mean we're probably going to hop to a break anytime soon. So make sure you stay tuned, and you're going to see the conclusion of LANADA very shortly. Just a few more matches left to go.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. So I'll see you guys later. It's been Emmy, me,
And Average Alex.
and take care.